Yeah, writing songs probably about a year and a half ago. So yeah, we had a few months of touring and stuff, and in between I'd come home and start writing just with an interface, and Lee would come around and would do about an hour and a half work. And we went to the pub for a bit.
We had this rule that if we got stuck on a section or a part, instead of sitting there trying to figure it out, we're just like, nah, fuck it, we'll come back to it. Let's go to the pub, get lunch, play some pool, and then start fresh the next day. Just more so we could just keep pumping ideas out, and we weren't trying to make that idea a whole song in a day, just sort of leaving it in the bank.
And that's kind of what we're doing. We're just collecting bulk material to take to the studio, because it all kind of gets finalised there with Will. We show him what we got. And we had almost 20 songs.
Yeah, Marshy turned up with a bunch of riffs.
Yeah, more or less 20 songs. So Will picked we recorded 12, so he picked 12 songs he thought had the potential for the album, or that were best suited together as an album. So, and we finished those songs with him.
Well, it was kind of exciting. It kind of felt like everything had kind of reformed and come back to place. So, and because we done it separate to them, they done guitars in December. Yeah. So it was cool. I had the pre-production stuff at home. Yeah. So it was nice to be able to sit, get the songs back and hear them, how they've evolved. And then you can kind of switch up the way you were writing stuff to it, and you get new, fresh ideas. Mm-hmm. So we started doing drums at the end, which I like now, which is a nice new experience.
Yeah, it's kind of good because we can send the songs. We do it different every time. It depends on the schedule, kind of. So it was just easier for me and Andy to do our bit before Christmas, because that's when we did it, and then they came out the week after Christmas and finished it. So, but next time, who knows? It could be we'll all be in there together. Kind of missed that part of it. I think that was the biggest concern when he was away was making the next album and how it would sound without him. And then we always kind of felt it'd have to be, obviously as good or better, whoever did it. And yeah, we had great guys touring with us and stuff. Our friend Nick Arthur and our friend Lachlan Watt and Monty from Fallujah played some shows with us. And they're all great in their own right. Nick was the closest to sounding like CJ, and
even looking like.
Yeah, they even kind of look similar. So we're oh, he's a good fit. And then we asked him and he was oh, I don't know. And we're oh, fair enough. It is kind of asking someone to, give up a big...
Throw their life in the bin.
Yeah, throw their life in the bin, come on tour and leave everything behind forever. So it's understandable, and he's a real good friend. But yeah, when we kind of started talking again and he worked out he was coming back, it was a big relief, because I knew then at least the album would be what it's supposed to be. It was an intentional move to make it a little bit more death metal, in a traditional sense. So, we did that just because that's the music we like, and then we, there's less breakdowns and stuff. We'd love breakdowns. But to add a few sections that are a bit more spaced out and give a bit more room to breathe, and kind of make the impactful moments a little more impactful, and a little bit more progressive in a sense, I guess.
The first two, me and Sean jammed in a room pretty much when we wrote them for a couple of months. No, Infinite Death.
Okay.
And then Hate was kind of... I don't know, that was... I was learning the songs on drums as I was driving to track them. Mm-hmm. And then the other two, we were really prepared.
Okay.
But, I don't know, looking back on them, I guess you're stoked on them for what they are, because that's what the band was at that time, and that's what we were trying to do. But I'm definitely glad I don't have to play much of The Adversary anymore. Guess a little bit stupider when it came to drum writing, just going, oh, yeah, I'll just put blast beats for 3 minutes. This is a great idea.